Samsung fans, get ready, because it looks like the Galaxy Z Fold 7, Z Flip 7, and a new Galaxy Z Flip FE are right around the corner. While Samsung hasn't officially confirmed the details, recent production plans suggest that all three foldable phones are nearing their final stages before launch. And based on the latest leaks and insider reports, there's a lot to talk about. Even though these phones aren't exactly a mystery, they're still keeping us guessing, especially when it comes to the launch timeline. As of now, we don't know if all three devices will be revealed together or if Samsung will stagger the releases. If they do go for a joint launch, the most likely month is July, since production for these models is expected to kick off in May. But what's really stirring up discussion is the chipset situation. The processor choices for these foldables have been a major topic of debate in recent months. And while nothing is confirmed, a new report from Korea sheds some light on what Samsung might have in mind. Let's talk production targets first. Samsung is planning to manufacture 160,000 units of the Galaxy Z Fold 7 in the second quarter, compared to 170,000 units of the Galaxy Z Flip FE. At first glance, it might seem strange that Samsung is making more of the budget Flip FE than the flagship Fold 7, but it actually makes sense if you think about it. Foldables are still a luxury for many people, and a more affordable Flip might appeal to a wider audience. The standard Galaxy Z Flip 7, on the other hand, is set for an initial production run of 240,000 units. That clearly indicates Samsung expects it to outsell the Flip FE, at least initially. Still, it's interesting that the Flip FE's production volume is even slightly higher than the Fold 7's. It suggests Samsung might be testing the waters to see if a cheaper foldable can finally break into the mainstream. Now, keep in mind that these numbers are for Q2 only, which ends in June. So if Samsung's Unpacked event does happen in July as expected, these are just the starting figures. Depending on how consumers react after the launch, Samsung could adjust these production plans. If the Flip FE turns out to be a hit, we could see a big ramp up later in the year. Speaking of launches, with production starting soon, July looks more and more likely as the big month. While there's still no confirmed date for the event, it wouldn't be the first time Samsung makes last-minute changes. In fact, they've done it before with other flagship launches due to economic shifts and global uncertainties. Now let's get into the processor rumors, because this is where things get interesting. The Exynos 2500, Samsung's in-house chip that was originally planned for the Galaxy S25 series, is back in the conversation. A few months ago, it was rumored to power the Z Flip FE, but then reports suggested that Samsung had swapped it out for the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 Elite chip, at least for the regular Z Flip 7. Now, though, there's chatter that the Exynos 2500 might still find its way into one of Samsung's foldables this year. Why? Because Samsung wants the 2500 to lay the groundwork for their next-gen 2-in chip, the Exynos 2600, which is expected to debut the Galaxy S26 next year. In a vibrant coral red color. That's a bold move for Samsung, especially since most foldables tend to stick with more muted shades. A color like coral red could really make the device stand out and appeal to younger buyers or anyone looking for something fresh and unique. The Galaxy Z Fold 7, on the other hand, is rumored to launch in 4 colors, although we don't have the names yet. Hopefully, Samsung gives us some premium and eye-catching options that match the Fold's flagship status. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.